Now I am going to show you the other pages. You see that I have already worked with the home page and about page, and those are working, but there are many other pages in my HTML template. So I am going to bring one by one every items, and so that it works. So I am going to open like this. Okay, so after the about, what I will do is for example the blog, cart, and there are many other pages. So let's work with the contact page now. So open the contact page HTML here, and now I am going to open my resource, and here you see front end, there is no contact page. So here I create contact.blade.php. okay, and here there is a route, and here I will need to work with route, and here in the front end I will have to create another route, that is contact. So contact, front end controller method is contact and contact. So I will need to open the controller now. So app HTTP controller front end, and here I will have to write public function contact, and here front dot contact. So contact means this blade file. Okay, and like the about, what I am going to copy and here paste it, and end section will be here. So this is the layout. Okay, so the contact HTML file is this one, and so after the common content, this one, after the breadcrumb, I am going above the newsletter here. So copy this, close this, and paste it inside here. So it should work without any problem. And you see that in the about, contact, in each pages there is index.html. So it can be my route of home. So similarly it can be my route of home. So here route home, it is okay. So now if I refresh and if I go to here, but it is not linked yet. So in the master, you see there is a master, and in the master file where there is the contact, that is here. So I can write here the route of contact here. So contact route, and in the footer if there is anything about the contact I am not sure, you see yes there is a contact. So here I am going to use that is route of contact. So now if I refresh it, if I go to click on contact, you see it is loaded without any problem. So map is loaded, and also the contact form and information, everything is loaded here. So this is the contact page information. So it is okay. Now I am going to do another thing. You see that in the master there are many places, but in the layouts only I call the master. But here you see there are some CSS, for example the bootstrap CSS is here. So this is on CSS code. So I can call these in the top into the CSS list, and this is, you see the icons, it is another one, another CSS, it is also a CSS. I can call it here or here. It is Syrian link, it is okay. If you want, you can download it from online and use that. So this is also good. Now what I will do is, these are the CSS files. So I am going to create a styles blade file here to separate this. So styles.blade.php. okay, so from here I cut the content, and in the styles I am going to paste it. So I put all the content like this into the styles. So I will have to call the include function here, include front layout styles. So from layout styles, so style page data, from here I am going to include in this place. And similarly if I go to the footer, you see here here are some footer items, and also there are some jQuery or scripts file like this. So I bring everything like this one, this three. So cut, and here I am going to write scripts .blade.php and paste it here. So it is okay. So these are the all scripts files. So here I will have to include front layouts and scripts, you see. And this is the footer. So here the footer section, and there is a newsletter section, right? So footer section I can cut, and here I can create footer blade file. So footer.blade.php and paste it here. So this is my footer code. So this is the footer code. I am just going to separate everything, nothing else. So here in the master file, in this location I will have to call the footer. And here you see there is a newsletter section. So here in the layouts you can call the newsletter.blade.php and here paste the section. And in the master file I can call the include of footer layouts newsletter. And in the top you see this is the nav. So nav means the menu or nav, something like that. I cut it, and in the layouts I create nav.blade.php and paste the nav code here. So my navigation will be here. So in the master I will have to include footer front layouts, and here it will be nav. And this is the top bar. So for the top bar you can also create in the layout, that is top bar.blade.php, and here I can paste it here. So in the master I will have to call the front layouts top bar. So this is very clean, you see, right? So Google fonts you can use in the styles, that is also okay. Otherwise here in this location it is good, no problem, nothing to change here. So it is perfect. And in the fresh mart is the name of the application, it is okay. If I need, I can use the meta description. So meta name equal to description, I can write here like this, but the content I will change later. So for now it is okay. So my master is now very precise, you see, very simple and very small lines of codes, few lines of codes are here. So it is okay. So top bar is this, there is nothing to change in the top bar, only the login and registration. Okay, so my task for the contact is done. I will come in the top bar after some times. Now my next task is FAQ, for example. So in the front view front I am going to create a faq.blade.php file. Okay, so in the FAQ it will be similar to context. So copy this and the FAQ, paste it, and here it will be the end section like this. So FAQ and other pages I am going to create here, that can be, for example, terms.blade.php. Here I can create in the front, that is the privacy.blade.php. okay, so terms, privacy, and here login.blade.php. I can create registration.blade.php, and this terms, registration, etc. If you want, you can push it into here like this. In the admin there is a auth folder, and I put all the things into the auth. That means forget password, login, reset. So if you want, here you can also create into the front a folder, that is the auth folder. And this login you can push into the auth, move it here. And also the registration, here I can create, that is registration.blade.php. So login, registration. Another one is forget password. So forget password.blade.php, and there will be another one, that is the reset. So reset password.blade.php. So this is the front end. You can use the auth here. And if you want to have another one, you see, for the user, the information is here. So similarly, if you want that, you will create, so that is also possible. Instead of user, you can create in that case, that is, I'm not going to touch the user for now. I can create into the view, that is the customer. So customer can be another one. And this auth folder you can push into the customer. And in the customer there are some other folders for them, that is the customer dashboard dot blade.php or something like that you can do here. So that is the customer file. And in the front I do not do that. In the front it is okay, no problem. So it is better, I think, admin, customer and front. So in the front, what other pages are there? I am going to close these things now. I am going to close all the items from here. Web.php needed. Okay, so here FAQ is needed in this case. So I being the FAQ, and in that case here I am going to write public function FAQ. So front.faq will be called. Here already there is a FAQ page. So what will be the content of the FAQ? Also this page content I am going to copy in the privacy page, in the terms page. Okay, so in the FAQ page I am going to open my HTML, and what is the thing I need to change here? This is the breadcrumb, and FAQ page content is here. So close this and paste it here, and here it, instead of this, it will be route home. Okay, so this one also will have to be included into the nav. So here, where is the FAQ? I am just going to change it to route of FAQ. So refresh it. Okay, now if I click on FAQ, you see it is loaded without any issue. So it is working. So there is blog after that. So in the front I create now, that is the blog.blade.php, and also there will be a post.blade.php. So single blog is post page and blog is blog page. So it will be similar to this. So copy this one, and here end section like this. So like the blog page, post page will also be like this. So work with the blog now. Now I am going to open the blog here, and from here the content starts from here, and content ends here in this location. So here this is the blog content. Okay, and here similarly it will be the route of home, and instead of post, all the post.html that is shown here in all the cases will be the route of post. Here it will be the route of post in all the cases, and here a parameter I will pass, for example for now 1, but it will actually be the slug, but for now 1 is okay for testing. And for the case of image, here asset, here I call the asset, and then this front/images like this. So this thing I am going to copy and paste it in all the case of image like this. Paste it. Okay, auto suggestion I accept, and here paste it, auto suggestion accept. That means when I start the end section, you see it is auto suggesting this one. Okay, so just I accept it. Now here I accept this one, and it is okay. Now for the blog, I will have to create here in the web.php, that is the blog. So blog and post. So first one is blog, another one is post, but the post will have a parameter. So here I can write the slug or something like that. It is okay. Now in the controller, that means in the front controller, I will have to call, that is the blog. So public function blog, it is front blog, and public function post, there is a parameter slug, and that will be here. So that is okay. The post page will be called. So I close these things for now. So I close all the items. So FAQ close, blog. Okay. So let's check it now, refresh, and but in the nav I will have to work. That means I will have to link it here. That is the route of blog, and post is not here. It is okay. So if I click on blog, you see blog is loaded without any issue, and all the things are working. And if I click here, it will come to the post, but there is nothing in the post yet because it is empty. You see it is empty. So let's work with the post. So I am going to open the post.html here, and then copy the data. For example, this data I am going to copy from here, and up to this I am going to copy, and there is more items. Okay, there is more item. Reply modal is there, and also a JavaScript code is added here. And before the newsletter, these are the items. So copy this, and in my post blade, that means here I am going to paste these items. and in the top it will be actually the route of home, and then in the blog it will be route of blog, and here where there was a post photo it will be something like that. And these are the comments actually, and here can be written as okay, this is the thing. And after that I am just going to check if there is any other photo. So here images is the best thing to search. No, there is no other photo, so it is okay. Refresh it, you see it is loaded without any issue, so it is working. If I click on here it is also loaded. Okay, so reply is going to be loaded. So the blog page is coming without any issue, also the post page. So blog and post, these two items are done. So I am going to close these things. About already done, so I am going to close this. Now the next one, so I already have worked with the items with this. So terms now. So in the terms, what I will do, I will have to copy the data from the terms.html, and similarly there is a privacy.html. So from the terms.html, here I am going to copy the data up to the newsletter section. So copy this, and in the terms here I paste it. In the top I will have to change it to route home, and all others for now will be okay. If there is any privacy here, that can be route of privacy, it is okay. So now here there should not be any class, it should be normal. So terms is done, and now in the case of privacy.html I will have to open it, and from the HTML I am going to copy the data for the privacy. So let's copy it up to the newsletter, and here privacy.blade, here I am going to paste it. And in the case of privacy, similarly it will be route home, and all the things that is here is okay. Now after that I am going to check it, but I will have to call the footer because those two items are linked in the footer. So in the footer I am going to check it, that is the terms. So it is the terms. Also in the footer you see there is a FAQ. Here you should write the route of FAQ and route privacy and terms coming here. So refresh, you see privacy not defined, because in the web.php now I will have to define these two pages. So one is terms, so terms will be here, and another one is privacy. Another one is privacy here. So terms and privacy, and another task in the front end I will have to call public function terms and public function privacy. Now it should work. So refresh it, you see facts, actually not facts. I am just going to open the footer. Here it will be FAQ, not any S and after that. So it is working. Okay, so FAQ working, blog, contact, etc. are working, and now privacy policy is coming here, and if I click on terms and conditions space coming here. So these two pages also working. What are the other front end pages? And there is a products, so it is very important. So in the front I call products.blade.php, and product single page I can create a file for that, that is the product.blade.php, no S. So first of all the products I will work with that. So this one I will have to call in the top at here like this, and this one I will have to copy, and for the product page I am going to paste it. So products.blade, here I am going to open the products.html, and here I copy the data from the breadcrumb section up to the newsletter. So it is coming, yes, up to this. So close it, and in the products here inside I paste it, and here it will be actually the route home, and where there are photos, you see there are many photos in the right side of the product item. So that means here I am going to product 1. Here you see this is the dist front of images will be here. Here I can call asset, then dist front and this. So I am going to copy if needed next time. I am going to call here like this. It is okay. Then product 3 like this, it is also okay. And after that there are pagination, it is okay. And other things here are there. What is that? Is the product single page.html. So I select all, and here I am going to write the route of product. And similarly I just put one manually for now, because it will be a thing, there will be a parameter here. So here I am going to copy, and here I am going to write it, that is products, and after that there will be a product. So product will be here, and here it will be ID or slug, whatever you want you can show in this case, that is okay. Now after that what I can do, I am now going to link it in the nav, and you see here if you click on any of these, it is taking you to the products.html. so here it will be the route of products. So it is okay. So refresh it. If I go here, you see it is taking me to the products, but in the front controller it is missing. So I will have to call the controller now. So in the controller I will have to call, that is the products. So here I write that is products, and here it will be the products, and another one is single product, and that will be something like that, that is the front dot product. So it is okay. And here also I have linked it. So refresh it, you see my products page is like this. Okay, so image and everything is going to be get, and then after that there is a product. If I click on any product, you see the content I did not add here yet. So my task is now to open the product HTML page. So product single.html is that page, so I'm going to open that, and now going to copy the data from the breadcrumb from here and up to the newsletter section. So here copy starts, and here I am going to here up to this. Now in the product.blade.php inside I paste it, and here it will be route of home, it will be route of products, and here it will be for example dist front images and this. So after that I am going to bring other items. So you see there are the products.html, and here category equal to this is actually the category, right? So here products is okay, category not needed. So here I can use the route of products. So this is perfect for now, and I am now going to check other items if needed. If there is any .html here you see there is another one. There is a photo of the related product, it can be like this. Okay, and product single, and all the product single should be product. So route of here will be product, and just one as a sample. Later I will change it. Okay, so .html is no here, so it should work. So refresh it, you see the single product page is coming, and tabs are working, and all the data are showing without any issue. So contact, blog, fact, products detail, it is working, and there is a cart page after that. So you see from the front end I have worked with wish list. Wish list is another case, I will work with the customer wish list, but terms is done, registration is for another page. This one, login is another, index, forget password, these are done. So cart and checkout are the front end, two more pages here. So in the front end I am going to call cart.blade.php, and another one who will be here, that is checkout, checkout.blade.php. So what is in the cart.php, I am just going to copy first the layout here like this, and end section will be like this. So this is the layout. Checkout is same. I am going to close all this for now. So in the navbar, you see there is customer wish list will not be here. I will work with that later. For now it will be the cart. So where is the cart button? So master footer, so there should be a cart.html. so where is the cart.html? nav, you see here already cart.html. so here I will write route of cart, so it is okay. And now in the front controller I am going to call here public function cart, and there is another one, that is the checkout. Here also I will have to call the cart, so something like that, cart, and another one it will be here the checkout. So I copy and paste it here, and checkout will be here. So cart and checkout, so cart code will be here. So I am going to open this to HTML here. So in the cart.html it starts from here, that is the breadcrumb, and after this breadcrumb there is a cart section, and it is up to this one, so this section. So here I just paste it, and in the cart page in the bottom you will see there are some codes like this, so script of this. So I just copy this and here write it inside here. I will check later if it is working or not, but just now copy and paste it. Later I will check about this. So close this. So cart should work, and here in the top here where there is a index.html, here I will have to call the route of home, and it is okay. And in the cart page there are some photos of the products, so here I can call like this, but here it will be the dist front images. So this is the item 1, so copy it, and there should be another item here that is like this. So accept solution, it is okay. So 2 items, and you see there is a products.html, so it should be route of products. And where there is a checkout, here I can call the route of checkout here. So that is perfect, and all other things are okay. So now close the cart, and now I am going to work with the checkout. So checkout page data is here, so breadcrumb, and here the checkout will come up to this. So copy this and paste it here in this location. And in the checkout, after the footer there are some more JavaScript code, so I am just going to copy the code here, and now copy that from here and paste it here. Later I will check if it is working or not. But for now it is okay. Cart and checkout are called, and in the function here I am going to write checkout, and here already checkout is called. So refresh it, and here sorry, not here, I am going to copy, click here, you see it is working, but here the icon is not working because the footer should not be there, it should be outside of that. So I am going to check it if I can fix it easily. I am going to just write the script from here and put it after the section. If I put it after the section, it is not working, and here it can be which way. It is not working because actually it is first calling the page main content. So after the content is called, here it should work, but not working for somewhat. Okay, it should work. It is not working. Okay, I will fix that later, no problem. Now checkout is this, and here you see in the checkout page there is also some photos. So here I am just going to call this one, that is asset of dist front images like this, and similarly here I will use the asset of dist front images, so something like that. You see small photos, but that is working. So it is okay for now. So all the front end pages are showing here without any issue. Now let's check it. For example, I have the chat option. Check the cart.blade.php and checkout.blade.php, and here the javascript is not working. It is a placement problem, because in HTML those were working perfectly. Okay, so let's take a solution from there. GitHub Copilot, it is actually a paid version. If you pay for it monthly, then the Copilot will help you in this way that I am going to use here. So it is a good. Also there are some free data here, so you can use the free version also. That is not a problem. So let's wait for that. It is checking me include front layouts. What is happening? Adding a yield script section in the master layout after the scripts. Okay. So what it is doing? So I think it is interesting. So just wait for some times. It is still working. It is going to add the yield script section in the master layout. Okay. So let's check it. What it changed? It changed the file. The dot file actually is the changed file. It calls it here in this way, yield of scripts, where the scripts are loaded. So after loading the complete script, it will work. Okay, so it did this thing. And another thing what it did, it changed the cart page. So here it is calling it in this way. So end section, and this complete script section it placed into another section of scripts. If I keep all, you see that what it did, it added this one and this one, and also in the checkout blade you will see that it took the whole section into a scripts, and it is passing that into the master scripts. So that is also a good solution here. If you click, you see now it is working. And if in the checkout, now if I select this one, express this one, you see the data is changing. That means the JavaScript issue is fixed here.